Hello everyone, I am jumping on for a very spontaneous Sunday afternoon. It was a wet and drizzling morning, but it's dried up, but there's still a lot of humid in the air, and I thought what a perfect time to come in and do some crafting. So this is the card that I was going to make Thursday night, but didn't get to, so we are going to be making it now. And hi Kayla! Hi Carrie! So I've had to put my glasses on because it is a little bit of a fiddly work, and I fear that if I didn't have them then I probably won't see what I'm doing properly. No, I can see what I'm doing, it just takes a little bit more concentration and a little bit more, you know, eye work to be able to see what I'm doing. So got the glasses going on today, lots of shadow. So a quick thing while we're just waiting, because oh, it's rainy as well. Oh, you know, it's been so nice to have some rain. So we had a couple of hours this morning, so it was a really good soaking, which is awesome for our new plants that have gone in the ground last weekend. I think it was last weekend, yeah. So one thing that I have just put on my blog, because I did actually forget, that we have got a new round of celebration items, and I have got two of them. There's 3 new items. One's a 2 level 1s and 1 level 2. So we have got one called Eclectic Expressions, and sorry, it's back to front, but you'll see lots of beautiful watercoloring. This one's really taken my fancy, just this stamp here. So we've got some really good, and that's a rubber. That's a rubber set. So we have that one. We have the paper. Of course, this is just to die for, and I've cut it. Yay, look at that, I've cut it. So this one is also a level 1, and this has rose gold in it, and it is just gorgeous. So that one's got rose gold and yellow gold. Here's my camera, so you can see the rose gold and the yellow gold. Beautiful flowers, rose gold dots. Gorgeous. Oops, now my plastic's getting all messed up. This one is silver and gold. Beautiful. And the last one is silver stripes, which is really cool too. So they are really nice. You can sponge them, brayer them, leave them as is. I actually tried blends on them last night, and you probably would have seen a photo. So there was my colouring last night. So blends aren't glossy because it's actually glossy card, okay? So it's cardstock, so it didn't soak all the way through, but it is glossy, so it sort of left a different, it sort of like has got like watercolour markings to it. So that was a very different experience. They still blend, but they blend really differently. So I'll have to do a video on that maybe this Thursday. Okay, so we are making card today with the sunshine and rainbows, because rainbows remind me of my mum. My mum had, in her house, she had sun catchers everywhere, and there would just be, her house would just be full of rainbows all the time, and it was just so pretty. So every time I see a rainbow now, I'm like, hi Mum. So we're making the rainbow card today. So let's get swept around. So nearly hit the blend, the finish button. Hang on a minute. There we go. Pull. There we go. Now I'm going to have to stand up, so it's probably going to, because I have no, you know, I just gave up on trying to have the, I gave up on trying to have the iPad or the computer next to me because it just didn't work. So now I stand to stamp, so it's a little bit difficult, but at least you can hear me and at least I can see the comments. So that's all good. So we are going to start off. I'll show you. I'm only actually going to use the sentiment out of this one, which is that one there. But you can see there's the sun and some raindrops and clouds, and we're also using the, look at all these. Woo, I should have taken a photo of them before I took them all out, so that I think I got them back where they're supposed to. So I have cut out all my rainbow colours. I've done that already, but I have found that you can actually cut all 7 colours out in one run. So they all fit on the plate in one run, so that is awesome. So all you do is just cut your cardstock to the size of the framelit, I'm going to throw these out because I've got so many of them, but you could keep them because there is card in there. So you can fit all 7 of them on one plate. So you only have to run it through once. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a real red card base, and my size is, hang on a minute, what is my size? 13. So it's not an A, it's not a half an A4, yeah, half an A4, it's not an A5. My finished size works out to be 13 by 10.5. Okay, and I really wanted to do my card this way, but it didn't work, so now I have to do it this way. 10.5 centimeters down, which means that with 7 colors of the rainbow, I'm going to do a background. My strips worked out to be perfectly 1.5 centimeters. So it was awesome. So I have real red. I know it's a bit weird sticking real red on real red, but just go with me for it. Calypso Coral, Roy, Crushed Curry, G, Old Olive, Island Indigo, Perfect Plum, and Elegant Eggplant. So that's going to be my rainbow background. So you'll have to just bear with me on this one. Now, when you want this first one, whoops, got a monkey there. You want this first one to be straight because all the others will follow suit. So I'm going to try not to get my head in the way because I'm standing and I need to lean over. So I'm just going to pop it down in the top corner and then just run my hand along and make sure that that is absolutely straight. Okay, so I know it's a bit weird doing red on red, but that's my first block. Now, if you start from this end, which you can, but if you do happen to have only overhang, you're probably in danger of cutting your spine if you attempted to do it that way. So then it's just, if that one's nice and straight, you should theoretically be able to just go and line all them up. Roy, I'm gonna keep saying Roy G. Biv because I'm gonna stick him in the wrong order. I know I will. Okay, so it's actually pretty quick to stick all them down. So how are we all going this afternoon? It's almost evening, isn't it? It's time to get the dinner on. Thankfully, when it's just me and the kids, we have naughty slack meals, but we can't be having them all the time because my hubby's away for a little bit longer this time. Okay, oops, got a bit more on there. Okay, now we'll soon see whether, because we made these at Lincoln Learn the other day, and for the life of me, I could not get them. I had a little bit of overhang down the bottom, even though I'd measured everything. All right. Is there going to be any overhang? No, it worked. Yes. Oh, you're having a roast. We have a roast on Tuesday nights. Both boys play basketball on the same night. That's my background. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside now, and I'm going to bring out some Whisper White, which is 10.5 by 9.5. Okay. So, and we have a roast on Tuesday because we don't get out of basketball until 7:30. But I've discovered putting the roast in the slow cooker, and it turns out really well. Although if you put it in there for a little bit long, you can't get the roast out again because it just falls apart. It's great. It's like having pulled lamb or something. Okay, so now I'm just going to sponge in the center, and I'm using Soft Sky, and you sort of want to come out fairly wide. I can't even see that on there. Come out fairly wide with your sponging. Oops, sorry for the wonk. And I want to go I want a little bit of colour on there. I'm going to have to press a bit firmer, I think. So just trying to keep it in a circular come down low, come up high. I don't want to fill the whole card. I just want sort of some in the middle. Okay, I think that looks okay. A little bit more. It's hard because I like a real deep sponge, and because the rainbow tends to cover it up, you sort of need to bring it down a little bit low. Rightio, that'll do. I've missed someone's comment. Oh, Sue, you know what? I had a little bit of an afternoon sleep today too. Shh, don't tell anyone. Okay, now I need my sentiment. I had a big afternoon sleep actually. Okay, so I've got my nice long sentiment, and I'm just going to put that on my block. And I'm just going to stamp that in black, not right down the bottom. Oh man, it's getting warm in my craft room. Because even though it's raining, it's not cold. And of course, you know, I thought, oh, I'll be tricky and I'll wash my clothes late last night and hang them out in the line. And of course now they won't dry in their school uniforms. It always happens. Yeah, it's weird out there. Okay, so I'm just going to bring that up. Oh, this is tricky. Probably about there. Here we go. May your birthday be bright and beautiful. Now here comes the fun part, is trying to work out your rainbow. And I've decided that it's easier to start with the smallest piece in the center. Okay, so I'm using a naughty glue, so please don't look. I find it the easiest, and it's just a glue pen, so it's the easiest and least messiest. So I'm going to start it about there, I think. Whoops, no, it's not going to stick. I think, try and make it fairly even, and then it's just a matter of bringing them all in. So apologies if this is a boring section and you get the shakes and you can't get them lined up properly, and then they don't want to stick, they want to stick to your finger. Let me see if I can bring that in a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm working backwards. I've got to remember to, I should have my shapes all lined out, my colours. Okay. Now it doesn't matter if the bottoms of my rainbows don't match perfectly. Okay, green, which is, I'm using Old Olive, a nice bright green. So of course you can do your rainbows in any, you can do them in brights, you can do them in pastels. I've even seen some using pink instead of, okay, what's next? This one. Pinks instead of reds, that were really pretty. So, as long as I'm not going too crooked. Getting there. Apologies if this part is boring. Whoops, not the red. Don't grab the red. Last one. So once your prep's all done for this card, you know, and I guess it's the same with all cards, isn't it? Once your prep's done, the actual assembly of your cards don't usually take too long. Okay, let me see if I can get you back out there. Okay, so I've got all my See, they're not too lined up very well, but that's okay because we're going to cover that. Okay, so now I can bring my card base back in, and I'm going to pop some dimensionals onto this. I didn't get my other ones out of my bag, so I'll have to go rummaging through my bag in a moment. Okay, oops, stick back down. Okay, so you're just going to layer that on top with even spacing right at the top to right down the bottom. Now, I would have really liked to have some sparkly clouds, but, well, I do have sparkly clouds, but I would have liked to have them out of the glimmer. But do you know what? I've got all the glimmer paper except the one that I need, of course. So, Wink of Stella to the rescue. So I've got two clouds here, and I'm just going to quickly paint them with Wink of Stella. Give that a squeeze. So now that solves my dilemma of not having any sparkly clouds. I guess if you really wanted to, you could dip them in the Dazzling Diamonds glitter, but for a mess-free solution, this works quite well. Okay, so now I have them. Wink of Stella to the rescue all the time. In a moment, I'm just going to get my other... Nope. Oh, I'll just cut them. Okay, just let them dry for a moment because we are nearly finished. Now, I've also discovered that on these scissors, on these clouds, they're actually not the same shape. So I'll show you that in a second. So these clouds, one end is smaller and one end is quite big. So what I'm going to do is just pop these like that, and that will cover up any you know, misalignment and all that sort of stuff. So just going to pop that and let it hang over the edge slightly. Oh, I've got a whole heap of comments I haven't even seen. That'll teach me for fiddling with them, won't it? And on this one as well, so just make sure, now I've got Wink of Stella all over my fingers, just make sure that you've got your two little, I don't even know what to call them, two little bubbles, the two little ones, so that they come close to close. See, so that solves my sparkle dilemma. And then I'm going to add these, I haven't used these yet. They are the glitter and clear epoxy shapes. So you'll see that one is just clear and one actually has a little bit of glitter in it. Now you could do some rain if you wanted to, but considering it's a birthday card, I'm just going to pop a few of the little glittery dots, if I can pick them up. Should I do them in the rainbow? I didn't actually put them on my other cards. We'll put them on the rainbow. This probably looks a bit daft, but anyway, because I don't know where to put them. Anyway, something like that, just little ones, they'll do. You can put whatever you want in them. And then for the inside, because it is on red, I've got a couple other ones that I made. I'm going to have to put some more sparkly stuff on these ones. I've just done my insert like that, and we ran out of time at Lincoln Learn on Wednesday, but you could do another little cloud with the sun peeking out if you wanted to. So there's my sparklies on those ones. So they're all the same, and I've just popped them on there. So we've got some lovely, happy, bright rainbows, and my mum definitely would have been getting one of these if she were here. So, but I like the background, just peeking through a little bit. So that's it. it. Okay, I better go and put some dinner on to feed my 2 hungry boys. And I hope you have a great evening, and hopefully everything will... Lincoln Learn is run by our Uniting Church here in Port Lincoln, and it goes from on Wednesday morning for a couple of hours, and they've got a whole heap of volunteers teaching different crafts. So I teach stamping, but there's all sorts of things, like there's quilting and dressmaking, beading, crocheting, all sorts of things, anything that anyone's willing to volunteer. So I do the stamping and card making. So I've got a couple of ladies that have come with me and have been with me for terms and terms and terms, because I've done it for quite a few years now. So yeah, that's it. Okay, thanks very much. Thanks for watching, and we'll hopefully be back at our regular time slot on the Thursday night. So we'll catch you later. Bye.